So that's not like a tease at all for like that Mission Impossible reviews to be in the next couple of weeks, right? No. I mean, maybe. Anyway, you guys ready for this freaking DMC review? Yes, I think we are. Retro, your guest is here. Bloody hell, mate. I know you've been a little bit loopy ever since the election, but help us. Yeah, no, that's not happening. It's been that kind of a week. Oh, good, and Al's here. That's fucking lovely. You can go now, Sunnybone. Yeah, I kinda can't. Sensei, Ryder's with me. Dude, just call me Retro. I've been like this, like, Sensei. I'm sorry, Pete. Did you finally get to have a kid of your own? Are you mentoring? Oh, that's so nice of you. Some of us had to have hobbies after Krakoa, and some of us told someone, oh, fuck off. I totally don't need you anymore. I can figure out magic with them. What was it, the Stepfords or any other telepath? Okay, John, fine. We're doing this or not. Yeah, we're doing it now. Anyway, hey everybody, what's up? This is Retrokid Reviews, and the long story short, I got all my magical regulars here, mainly because, Denji? Yeah, I have a quick announcement. Yeah, what is that? My summer movie's coming soon, and, it might be dubbed later in September for the States, so, oh boy, that's a hell lot. Okay, look, we're gonna talk about. Oh yeah, speaking of map animation, I'm very much aware of Lazarus and saw the first episode that might be in the recs for the shorts coming up. There's another rec at the back end of this review, so we'll get on to that in a minute. So, thank you. I'm gonna go secure the perimeter for what was it exactly? Capcom level DT demons. Okay. Oh great, you gotta talk about the triggers. That's so cool of you. Now, why is Al here? Perimeter security for a certain storm. You really think he's gonna come back in season 2? Absolutely. Well, that being said, oh god, is that Math Rocks? Did you get into D&D last time I saw you? Wow, you were just all over the place magic-wise. Okay, can we just do this or not? Alright, fine. So, when was the last time we talked about DMC here on the channel? First time ever. Wait, since, like, always? Yeah, always. Bit of context here. Yes, I actually like the series. I love the games and stuff like that. Never read any of the manga adaptations, which we'll get into that in the show that actually adapted parts of 3. Also, I highly recommend heavily spoilers in the cards, and obviously, Spear Hunter. Susie did a great job doing a deep dive of the original series, and I think even old school Zaibatsu regulars, like most of the Super Best Friends, had playthroughs through most of the original franchise, and I think up until 5 before they disbanded to their Twitch accounts later in life. So again, all those things will be in the description down below for how I feel about the franchise and what you want to get into. And that having also been said, another bit of background before we have to get to everything here is Adi Shankar. Long story short, he's no stranger here to the channel because I did, I think a Toku video essay on my overall thoughts of his Power Rangers adaptation, or more formally, fan film. Oh, you get it. Do you still think it's a fan film? No, it's totally parody. Since when? Since the election. Long story short there's some rumor mill of stuff I don't want to get into. It's mostly political stuff. I don't want to bore you guys, but he might have shown up to the inauguration or not. Again, check his socials. Maybe his family told him to or something like that. Anyway, the reason why it might be weird and a little off-putting because outside of how he feels like outside of filming awesome stuff, he's actually got his shit together for this adaptation of a video game franchise, because the last time I almost talked about his works on Netflix was, I think, the Castlevania shows he was producing, and that Blood Dragon adaptation of, I want to say, most of the Ubisoft stuff. Yeah, that weird, like, Gonzo attempt at making his own little, I guess, universe with the Ubisoft franchises that are almost dead. By the way, hi, Splinter Cell fans, how the hell are you? That having been said, mate, anything else new about Shankar lately as of this recording? No, and more importantly, I can't believe I'm saying this, what did IGN say? You never use them. Oh, well, at least it beat those 7 out of 10. I guess. An 8? Seriously? I mean, okay, long story short, let's just get this over with. So, DMC, the Netflix show, actually has a really cool ties to the Madhouse stuff in the first episode. This is going to be sporadic spoilers because all 8 episodes are out, and don't know when season 2 is coming out. In case you can tell from the stills, it is definitely mirror style animation, because I think they build for this current season of Invisible season 3. By the way, go to my review for that, and hopefully that Mighty Knight adaptation, speaking of D&D stuff you don't approve of, like, what's wrong with you? Isn't that like half the magic in you? In a game, yes, but not really in real life. Like, look, the House of Mystery had a very weird strip poker version of it. Wait, what? It was a one-shot, relax. So why are we here? Insecurity reasons, and mostly for my wife. Oh, great. What did Wanda do this time? Became a Mandarin spawn. I knew it! I knew it was about her! It's always about her! Oh, Retro, you're my greatest mentor. But whenever my wife isn't... Okay, would you stop? I'll talk about the monsters since you're gonna interrupt me. The monsters in this are actually really good. Some of them are sporadics of a mixture of the games, mostly 4 through 3. Yeah, and a little bit of probably 2. Speaking of, there is a 2 and some cameos from the early franchise. The reason why it's more heavily coded 3 storyline-wise, because if I remember correctly, that was a prequel, and I also know that because, again, no joke here, my dad actually used to play these games. What? Yeah, this was my dad's favorite franchise. If you call him Bonnie, mate. No. He actually tried the game. No joke. This is, I'm trying to break a little bit here before we get into the actual plot. He tried playing, I think, the first 2 games. Couldn't beat, the first level in, Dante's Awakening, the prequel that they adapted in this season. And, other than that, I had to explain most of the lore when 5 came around, later in life before he passed. And, not kidding, this was actually a favorite franchise to him. It happens to the weirdest times. I'm gonna be real with you with my luck. Great. So, do I get to talk about Virgil at any point? Because why else am I here? Oh yeah. If I had time to talk about the trailers, I legitimately popped off at the end of one of them with the Virgil reveal, thinking it was Matt Mercer playing him, which actually would attract because he is a Capcom regular when it comes to voice acting. Go to any of the times I mentioned the Resident Evil CG movies. I was almost there on the Critical Role ties. Turns out it was Robbie Damon playing Virgil. But we're not there yet on that cameo. The rest of the season, though, is actually pretty good. Like I said, it's a one-to-one adaptation of most of the story beats from 3. It's a little bit nuanced with lady over here with her voice actor being, I kid you not, the Laurie Strode from the Rob Zombie Halloween remakes. Oh my god, you definitely needed me here today if that's gonna be the case. Wait, is that the weird guy with a No, that's Metallica. You know, I don't know every new metal. That wasn't new metal, that was regular metal. So, boomer metal. Oh my god. Right, and speaking of, I guess I'm also here to, ward off the cringe of Hoobastank, any other mid-2000s. No, actually, it was Papa Roach and Limp Bizkit. Oh my god, they're actually trying to be, they're nostalgic now. Oh, God help us all. Yeah, and Come Lady, and I think was it the Butterfly song for, the final act on Lady's End. By the way, she is way too tactical than usual, and not gonna lie, for Miss Sphere Hunter out there, if she's not cosplaying this, Darkcom version of her, for the actual series review next time around, if she does a video, let's say, on adaptations, I don't know, you got a good case for it, just saying. Yeah, obviously, Jinx, you owe me my accent, and you owe me, rent. Yeah, no. So, anything else I want to talk about since we're into the voice actors now to probably close out? Yeah, long story short, DT on, this version of Dante is not bad. Speaking of, they're not too far off on the voice acting because they couldn't get back Ruben Lang because, yes, as weird as it is about, whatever Audie Shankar is doing off camera, pales in comparison to Ruben Lang did from the original games. Just, how do I say this nicely, kind of lost his mind during the pandemic, so, but less said the better. But the guy that got to replace him and doing that cool motorcycle shot, I think a few episodes in, is Johnny on Bosch, who was Nero from 4 through 5. So you technically have a series veteran upgrading to Dante. Like, I kind of can't say no to that, despite everything I feel about this guy. Like, he was at least, franchise savvy enough to at least, have some good in-jokes, nothing really too crazy. There is a lot of needle drops that is, sadly showing my age, but at the same time, was fun in the fight department, as far as choreography goes for the animation, and, I'll leave the rest to you, because this is kind of where I want to leave it, because sporadic spoilers aside, I was gonna give it an 8.5, mainly for one real reason. Where is she? Yeah, right here. That guy right there, I think, is a villain, early on in the franchise. I think he has ties to, the first, DMC's boss, so I won't go too much into it till season 2, but, the guy that got voicing him was the late Kevin Conroy, meaning, at the very least, oh, so Kills the Justice League is not going to be the last thing he ever voice acted to destroy his legacy. Yep, pretty much. Oh, so with his legacy secured, your final review, your scores, if you will, Retro? Yeah, because Kevin Conroy got the voice act all 8 episodes of this. Long story short, for a bunch of other side characters I am clearly missing. I'm so sorry to fans. As always, cast IMDb down below for anybody I'm missing. 8 out of 10. I can't believe I'm agreeing with an IGN scale. That's kind of strange times, to be honest with you. So, with that all being said, what did you think of Devil May Cry, the Netflix adaptation? Were there okay covers to most of the original franchise's themes? Yes, they did. Almost every character's game themes. I don't know if they did ladies in the final act of the season. So, not for nothing, it's a nice little nostalgia trip of early 2000s. I want to say 5th generation gaming. So hey, not for nothing is cool. And until somebody here makes me want to go see that Minecraft movie. By the way, it was either this or the Minecraft movie. Trust me. As far as game adaptations go, this is clearly the better one to watch at home than that this weekend. So up to you. And with that all being said, end card's finally coming up to. We're cool now. Right, Al? Yeah, me over here to your previous video, which was what? A retro news of, another fallen Batman, essentially, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and other news in the retro news department. And yes, go to me here for your stupid shorts. For, what is it? The Daredevils? Are they really going to finish their React series? If it's anything like X-Men 97 last year, yeah, definitely. And, yeah, go to Deji here to sub the channel. I'm honored that you guys had me here, and is Dante as weird as he sounds? Yeah, more or less. And until next time, I'm Retrokid for you saying, who the hell are you? We put in a closer charge in your rider belts. You're gonna be doing these Mission Impossible reviews finally? Wait!